wanted to explain a little bit about what we're going to do this quarter in art enrichment. We are going to be drawing characters from books. So the first character we drew last week when you were not in enrichment was Froggy. And some of my students sent in their artwork, as you will be able to do as well. Here's some of their work. That's Logan's frog. He's in TK. Gigi's Froggy, she's in kinder, and Wyatt's Froggy, and he is in 2nd grade in Miss Hadley's. So today what we're going to draw is we're going to draw Pete the cat. So this is what Pete the cat looks like. If you don't know, ask your parents or your teacher to read you Pete the cat. And here's my drawing of Pete the cat. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to lay this paper over so you can see very faintly where we're going to be drawing today. And we're going to do step 1. We're going to draw with our pencil. I'm going to start with his head. So his head has a slope, kind of like an upside down smile. And then his ear goes straight up. And then from here down to his lower cheek is just a straight line. And the same thing on this side. Up for the ear, then right about to there. And there's a straight line. It's lucky because his face is very angular, so it's pretty easy to draw him. He has a slight chin, and then just make that line touch that other line. And there's his head. You can see how his eyes are shaped. So that's how I'm going to do it here. It's kind of just like the slightest curved line. And then the underneath. The same on the other side. If his eyes aren't exactly the same, that is totally fine. Just do your best. You can see even the artist does not make his eyes exactly perfect. And I should say that this book is by James Dean. That's the author of this book. And then we're just going to have a line like that. You can do 3 or 4 whiskers. His whiskers just come out of the side of his head. That's just how the illustrator draws him. And he has a nose that's pretty low in his face. That's just a triangle. He doesn't have a mouth. Then for his body, we're going to make a straight line down. And see, mine wobbled a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. He's still going to look like Pete the cat. I'm going to make his shoe. This shoe is facing left. And then I'm going to make his other shoe. I'm making a big upside down U shape. Then I'm going to make his other shoe. This shoe is facing right. And if the shoes are not all the same size, that does not matter. I'm going to go across his belly, make his back foot facing left, make another upside down U, make his other back foot going right. Up, 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 until you're right around the same as the neck. Then he has a big curl in his tail. And then I'm going to just go about the same as I did there and meet up the tail for his back. His shoes have a little top. So I'm going to go through and make all the shoes have a little top for the high top. And out of that top, I made a tie. So just like your shoes have, 2 loops and 2 strings. And if you don't want to make the bow, if you want to make the shoes untied or anything like that, that's okay. That could be an artist's choice. I'm making the soles of his shoes now. I'm just coming around the front and making a loop and looping it around to the back. Then I'm going to make the laces. I just made the laces like this. Like the lace goes across with a little bit of a hole. And I think I'll just make 4 on each foot, because step 2, we're going to trace with our Sharpie. And if the laces are too close together, I think it might not look as good with a Sharpie. It might be hard. So that's it. That's Pete the cat. And I hope you did your best. I hope you had fun. We're going to move on to step 2, and we're going to color, trace with our Sharpie.
Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. 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 Oh, no. Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes?
Red!
Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my red shoes. 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 I love my red. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes?
Blue!
Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. 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 I love. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes?
Brown!
Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. 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 I love my brown. Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown, and all the blue, and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again?